Hello YouTube! I don't know about you, but I sure do love movies. And I love things from movies. Not necessarily speaking of things like the soundtracks, but more things that are in the movies. So I thought I'm gonna show you a couple of things that I own that are kind of movie memorabilia things. And I will not be, mentioning like the Rubiks Cube. This isn't even like a real Rubiks Cube. Because, it's in Snowden or other movies. So it's gonna be an item that is from that movie alone. Or TV show or game, I guess. So let's get cracking. Let's just start off with some of the bigger things. My sonic screwdrivers, you've seen these before, there's nothing new here. And, lightsabers, you've seen, a toy lightsaber before, there's nothing new. And also, wands from Harry Potter, this being Sirius Black's wand because that's one of the coolest ones. So let's just get those out of the way before we get into the real cool shit. I'm not gonna mention things like this. This is like a little scaled down thing of the Millennium Falcon, because this is a toy, and it's not. It is in the movie, but it's not like that in the movie. Scaled to my hand. So I'm gonna try to be more true to the scale of the things in the movies. I do, however, have a couple of things that are a bit smaller in my versions than the versions that are in the movies, such as Maui's hook from Moana here, and the Grey Sports Almanac from Back to the Future 2. But I think that's about it for, wrong size. Here I have these Wolverine claws from X-Men Origins. You simply put your hand in here, like so. Now I have pretty big hands, but you do it like so, and now, you have claws. Doesn't look very convincing, but, pierce some holes into a glove around here, and, it could work. So yeah, that's a thing that I own. Then again, from X-Men Origins Wolverine, we have dog tags that Logan have. So they say Logan on one side and Wolverine on the other. So that's kind of cool, even though the movie really isn't. Here we have two little guys, Emmett from the Lego movie, and Sarge from the 3 Toy Story movies, I guess. They are like this in the movies, a bit more animated, I guess. But Emmett is like this in, the real world scene where Will Ferrell's character is trying to get the glue off of him, to get the piece of resistance off. So there we have those. Other movie things like everybody has, like there's the One Ring, of course. This is, just a really cheap eBay version of it. But it looks nice enough and it fits on my wrong finger. Damn it. Fits on my finger pretty nicely. Also, like from Harry Potter, you have like the Time Turner. This is also one of the cheap eBay versions. But this one works really nice as well. Yeah. I also have this pirate coin from Pirates of the Caribbean. This was originally a keyring thing that I cut off because I wanted it as a coin. This was bought in Disneyland Paris. So this is like proper licensed thing. What probably isn't are these pin button things, with the Shield logo and the Hydra logo that I got off of eBay. There's a really nice quality to them. I can't remember whether these actually are in any of the movies or TV shows, but they look pretty cool. So there's that. Then I have one of the things that I'm most proud of owning, really. It's the blade from Sweeney Todd. It's really nice. It's not very sharp, because it's not sharpened. But I mean, I guess you could cut yourself on it, so try to be careful. It looks just really nice, really close to the one that is in the movie, except that doesn't have these things here. But that's fine. It has like the woman shape thing there, both sides, and yeah, it's just really beautiful, this thing. I have this Star Trek insignia from the 2009 Star Trek series, one of them Doctor badges. I also have one from the Next Generation that is very, very dusty, I see. It's really nice. This one is made to attach with one of these pin things, while this one is magnet. It came with the back, like this one. It's by QMX. This is just glue, because I tried to glue the magnet back on, but it just fell off again, so don't really need this. It's more comfortable with just the magnet anyway, so. But yeah, this looks really, really nice, and it's very, very shiny compared to the one in the show. Another thing from a show, this isn't licensed at all. This is a Miraculous Ladybug Yoyo thing from, well, Miraculous Ladybug. This is made by Kia Cosplay. I will try to put a link to her Tumblr down below, because this thing is absolutely amazing. It opens up like the one in the show. In there are two Akumas, a black one and a white one. They both look really nice. This is all 3D printed, so you can see the 3D printing here, and it's just really, really nicely made. They are made to order, and I guess you can buy from her Etsy page that she links to on her Tumblr. It also slides up here somewhere. Let's just try to find it. The locking mechanism on mine is sadly broken, so I just had some tack here to hold it together. And there is a photo of Cat Noir. And yeah, and it is fully functional as a yo-yo. I bought this little box of wonders on eBay. Your mind is the scene of the crime, and you can see there's a spinning top here, so I guess you can guess what's in here. It's the spinning top and the die from Inception. So it's just an ordinary red die, and an ordinary metal spinning top. It looks really nice though. Yeah, so you get those really, really cheap on eBay, and you get this really nice case as well. Really nice box with yeah, just your mind is the scene of the crime. I already said that. Next item. I guess you could count these books, Tales of Build-A-Bard, Quidditch Through the Ages, and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, because they are books in the books, so that should count, right? The same goes for the Death Notes. Both of them are in the thing, so you have the Death Note rules here and some spoilers, so that's nice. And I have one more book, and it's the journal from Gravity Falls, journal number 3, which is really nice. It's just really nice. I could make a whole review on this, so I think I might do that later. So yeah, look out for that, hopefully. Speaking of cartoons and anime, I guess. Duel Masters. There's this Duel Masters box from the anime Duel Masters, which I feel like most people haven't seen. It's getting a reboot now in 2017, so there's that. So there's this box, Shobu's box, a kid's version of that, I guess, because he's made of metal and opens way cooler than this one. So you have some Duel Masters cards, just fighting someone he uses, you know, Immortal Barenborg and Deadly Fighter Braidclaw. And also Mini Titan Get cards that's frequently used by Shobu. So those I have. It's probably my favorite anime card game. Yeah, I do also have some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but I don't really know where they are. Also I have one Bakugan. I have the main dragon guy that I sadly forgot to Google the name of before I started filming this video. So yeah, it can turn into a ball because that's like what they do, isn't it? Like that. And then a magnet, and then it pops up and it's a dragon. Probably called Dragoon or Drago or something like that. Those are Beyblade names, which reminds me that I also have some Beyblades that I cannot find. I do have Pegasus, Sagittario, the crab one, and Capricorn, I believe it is. Moving on with another animated thing. It's of course Pokemon. It's a Pokeball. Another item bought off of eBay. This one. So it's not licensed, I guess. Yeah. Other things bought from eBay. Pokemon badges, also I guess not licensed, because the leaf badge there doesn't really look like that in the licensed version, I believe. Then we have one final thing. I said, realizing we actually have 3 things left. There is the Hidden Blade from Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood and Revelations, I guess. It's Ezio's Hidden Blade that he has, with a lock there, and shoots out and can actually probably kill a guy, even though it's pretty soft plastic here, but it's really, really spring-loaded. And then the final 2 things is another Pokemon item. It's the Ashes cap there, with Pokemon logo on the back. So I hope that's licensed at least. That's good for a change. And then this really dusty thing that I hope also is licensed is my Sherlock Holmes Deerstalker here. I'm gonna try to move the camera a bit out so you can see it properly. Here we go. The Deerstalker. This is bought at the Sherlock Holmes Museum. So I hope it's licensed at least. But I think that is about it for things that I own as memorabilia kind of deal things, from movies, TV shows and games. So until next time, stay frosty, I guess.